Welcome in, Aries, to Dawn Williams Tarot. I hope this message finds you well. I'm doing well, thank you. Today's message is for sun, moon, or rising placements in the sign of Aries. And if you have those placements, this message may be for you. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, not a one-on-one reading, so not all messages may resonate. Keep what does, leave what doesn't. If you're interested in doing a deeper dive as to what's going on with you in your life, I do provide private readings. My information is in the description box below, or you can go to dawnwilliamstarot.com to find all my availability and my pricing. Okay, so today I'm going to do a Kachina knife. It is a spread that I've learned from Tarot by Janine. If you know who she is a reader who has been reading cards for 30, 40 years. She is an individual who also raised her family on what she could earn by doing tarot. So she is an excellent reader, has been a reader for a long time. She is someone who also does a lot of current events in her readings. So I believe that her channel was taken off of YouTube due to the sensitivity of the communication and information that she would share. But you can find her on Tarot by Janine. She does have her own website, as well as Beyond Mystic with Jean-Claude on Rumble, should you wish to look her up. She has phenomenal information, is worth the view. Okay, so today I'm pulling cards for career and money as to what you might need to know for the month of August. Excuse me. These have been very interesting readings so far. And it feels as though a lot of things that are happening to all of us are a result of things like the trickle down effect. A lot of the cards that I have been getting is a lot of stuff that's happening kind of on the collective level, the greater stage, I should say. Okay, so we got the magician and the fool, which is really interesting as your first two cards. Five of Swords, that's about what people are feeling, is kind of that uneasy kind of feeling. Six of Wands in the center, that's a really beautiful card. Queen of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Three of Cups. So the only Wands energy I see here is this Six of Wands. We don't have the Tower. We don't have the Emperor. We have these two major arcanas on each side of your Six of Wands. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull myself off camera. We can focus on your cards. I will pull myself back on camera when I finish this portion of your reading. Then I plan to pull three cards from, excuse me, the Life and Career deck. It's exactly what this deck is about. And then also I'm going to pull three cards from the Indigo Goddess deck. And that deck is all about money and career. So both of these decks are specifically about money, career, and life, right? Okay. So we start off with this card here, which does represent you, your energy as you're moving in to the month of August. And of course, we are focused on that money and career aspect. It feels as though many of you are working on manifesting. He is my strong manifester, the magician. The magician is also has mastery over his skills. He's also has a layer of expertise associated with him, as well as study, training of some kind. So this might be self-study that you are doing for yourself just to bump up your skill set. This could also be skills that you're just trying to do to focus on qualities that will help you become a better person, right? But the magician is that energy of manifesting. He's got all the skills. He's got all the tools that he needs. He does have that infinity sign there, which I do feel as though that infinity sign is as above, so below, kind of that energy. And you can kind of see that he's really working that 8 energy as well. Now we are in the 8th month. I am recording this on August the 5th. We just had our new moon in Leo yesterday. We are still in that energy though. We had the 8-8, which is the Lion's Gate portal opening on the 8th. So that might be important to you in some way, Aries. Now, in terms of our question, which is about career and money, what do we need to do? What are our insights? We have that Fool card. So for me, this is talking about a new journey. It's talking about a new start, a new chapter of some kind, gaining confidence, right? So the Fool card is saying that you're kind of starting over in some capacity. It could be that some of you have just changed jobs, or that you have gotten a promotion and now you're in a new role. And it feels as though some of you are just trusting your process, allowing yourself to be guided and directed in the direction that you need to go. The Fool, of course, is a major arcana as well as that Magician card. So it feels as though it's very kind of impactful and important. The other thing about the Fool card, though, is this person is an individual who just is learning to really trust their own confidence levels, right? Self-belief, that kind of an energy. But as you can see with this card, she's ready to throw herself off into the abyss, which this is the flower of life down here. She is hanging on to an amethyst, and she's also hanging on to a wand there. So I feel as though she's just allowing herself to go down her path, trusting that what she needs will manifest and come before her. And that could be the energy that you're feeling as well. We do have a lot of stuff that is really shaky on the planet right now. As a matter of fact, I woke up this morning to find out that, the stock market is starting to crash. So that is going to cause some concern and consternation to those people who have a lot of money in the stock market. In terms of what's going on with you, though, with the Six of Wands, this Six of Wands is saying that there is a victory coming in for you. That 5 is representing energies of, oh, I'm going to say that this is causing a level of uncomfort, or that things have been like, playing, the birds have been chirping in your mind in terms of what's coming toward you, what should you do next. It could also be that energy of that change is really saying that, you're changing direction, you're changing thought, right? Or you're just allowing yourself to digest the information that you have been absorbing or looking at, and looking deeply into. So I don't know if you're a researcher or if you're a person that is, very much enmeshed into all the activities that are going on, but it feels as though some of you are really just thinking about those things, and it is causing some levels of anxiety. But what Spirit is saying is, because you do have the gifts that you need, and that you are trusting Spirit for your highest and best, that there is going to be a victory of some kind here for you. Sorry, I thought I had my phone on silent. What is also coming in your near future is this Queen of Cups. Now, my Queen of Cups is that energy of her feeling as though she is really aligned with her heart space. Now, the thing about her is that she's very intuitive. She is emotionally stable. She's my emotionally stable queen. And at the same time, she really does focus on those things that bring her a lot of happiness, joy, and pleasure. So I feel as though that is kind of the energy that you're looking towards as well. What am I feeling right now? How can I align with my higher self, right? So that I can bring in a lot more of this information for myself. Now, whether you're a male or a female, doesn't really matter. Her energy does represent that emotionally stable kind of an energy that's coming in for you to be able to really utilize and discern from your intuition here. Now, you also have this Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords for me is that energy of needing a rest. It feels as though with that Four of Swords, as you can see, she's all curled up here in her nest. She needs a nap. I feel like many of us do. I think many of us are getting tired of this long, drawn out process in terms of what's going on the planet. But at the same time, you have that Three of Cups, and that Three of Cups is saying, even though you might be feeling tired, you do have people around you that are supporting you who have always got your back. This is a beautiful card. This does represent stability and changes, thinking of things outside the box, adopting new points of view. And I feel as though many of you are feeling as though you would really like to take a break or take a rest. So I'm going to pull two additional cards. We have that Seven of Cups. So the cups does represent more emotional stuff. And we have the Empress card. Now, the Empress card is a beautiful card. She's all about abundance. She's all about unconditional love. She is about having really fertile mind and body. So for those of you who are of childbearing years, you need to be aware that you're very fertile at this time. But also that fertile actually also means that you are really tapping into ways of creating more abundance for yourself, creating more prosperity for yourself. It does feel as though you are looking for some more, satisfying creature comforts. Your physical security is important to you. Your health is important to you. And she is also about birthing, right? So this is my Mother Earth card as well. I feel as though what this energy is saying is that you need to do some grounding work or go hug a tree or do something like that that will kind of change that chemistry within you. The Seven of Cups is saying that there is a lot of uncertainty as to the directions moving forward. It does feel as though many will be spoiled for choice in terms of they're going to have seven cups to choose from, but not all of those cups have got positive things in them. Some of them have got some, dark stuff, and it isn't certain which cup has what. So this cup is really saying that you are really trying to build your confidence. You're trying to gain some type of level of experience that is emotionally fulfilling to you. And at the same time, if you make a choice, whatever it is, to align with your heart, make sure that it is something that you feel as though you would be able to live with and feel happy about. Okay. So that's kind of the reading so far. I am not seeing big changes coming in. It could be a thing where some of you have already made your changes and now you're just kind of holding the line. I'm not seeing anything other than your ability to be able to manifest the things that you want, trusting that the universe is bringing you those things that you're asking for. You do need a little bit of rest. You are soul weary, soul tired. And then with this Empress, now the Empress card is all about nurturing growth, creativity. It is about her ideas, her plans for the future, her looking towards her future, but at the same time, she's very much in the now and she's enjoying the space that she's created for herself. So I do feel as though many of you are going to come to a more fruitful, more abundant time with this last card here, which I absolutely love to see. Okay, so now let me put my glasses on and I'm going to read your last couple of cards here. And your first card is New Life. You may get a fresh start or be called to bring a new perspective to your old job. You may also get a tempting job offer or a new place. Digging it? New life, new start. I was talking about that at the beginning. It feels like some of you are getting a new start, especially with that Fool card. And then we have flexibility. You'll need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes. While it seems extreme, just hang in there. This too shall pass. And I think that's an excellent message. Doesn't matter whether we're talking about career and money or what we're talking about, right? Because that's the thing about life. You can always count on change coming in because it constantly is coming in. Timing. It's all in the timing right now. Pull another card to see if you need to do it now wait a while, or make a different decision. So it's all in the timing, and I am going to pull more cards. So miracles, gracious gifts from spirit, angels intervene. You are being redeemed. You are being lifted up. Your needs are being met, and you are getting the support you need. I love the miracles card. Awesome. Then we have options, weighing pros and cons. See, there's another job change. There is a move for some of you, offers, justice, law mediator. Oh, law, mediator, and balance. I didn't see that comma at first. Options. So that options is like that 7 of cups, right? I was saying that you're going to be spoiled for choice. You're going to be spoiled for options. Just make sure that whatever it is that you're choosing aligns with your heart and that you feel good about going in, right? It isn't logic, it's the heart, aligning the heart. Perspective, different views of things, being objective. This is your long run. It says long run, but I think it's long-term plans and goals. Creative work and shiny objects. Yes, because the Raven here, who is a bluebird, which I'm not sure why, but that's what they did with this deck, likes shiny objects. Crows and ravens love the shiny objects. All right, give me a thumbs up if you've made it this far. I hope you found some nuggets here that will help you. I'm wishing you all a very prosperous month. And until next time, take very good care of you. Thanks for being here, Aries.